Now when it comes to the technicalities of the succession politics, there is the place of the deep state. And the president right now, as the occupant of the State House and with the instruments of power, he can maneuver or work with the deep state to favor whichever candidate that they will feel will be the custodian of their interests. Will that candidate be William Ruto? Will that candidate be Raila Odinga? Will that candidate be Peter Kenneth if at all he runs? Will that candidate be Mike Sonko, as a particular opinion poll indicated recently? Will that candidate be Musalia Mudavadi, who has intimated that he's running or contesting the presidency? Will that candidate be Martha Karua or any other person who will be contesting? The issue is that the favorable candidate, who will be the candidate of the deep state, is the candidate who now will have to align his aspirations and interests with the interests, the entrenched interests of the deep state. The deep state, let's face it, the president has got a single vote if he goes to the ballot box. But that vote is the vote that determines everything. Not his personal vote, but representative vote of the deep state. We know that when somebody becomes opposed to the interests of the deep state, even if that person is president, that person is taken down. The history of the United States is very clear, for example. Abraham Lincoln was taken down by the deep state. JF Kennedy was taken down by the deep state. Ronald Reagan had his life first with tribulations and an attempt on his life because of the interests of the deep state. The deep state plays a critical role, a centrifugal force, in determining the occupant of the high office in the land. So President Uhuru Kenyatta, one with his political, personal interests, and then together with the interests of the deep state, is a force unimaginable, a huge force that will play a critical role. Whether he will choose to play it covertly as Kibaki did, or overtly as he made proclamations during the campaign, it remains to be seen. But when you look at the nature and the character of the Uhuru Kenyatta, the politician, then one fact is nearly obvious, that Uhuru Kenyatta will not play a covert role